Okay, guys. Yeah, it's been a while. I should probably back up a little bit. So yeah, it's been a while. I came back from my Cuba trip. I know I still didn't put up a video for the Cuba trip. I don't even know if you guys want to see the trip to Cuba, but I might throw a little bit of a video I'll put up there. But I guess, yeah, what's new? I forgot if I told you I got the new, I got the Adventure Time. Either I told you last time or it's this time. This is basically what was new. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I do have something else, but you'll have just to wait 1 second. I'll be right back. And we're going to reveal it right now. It's actually what I got myself in Cuba, which is like a Witcher 3 made of cowhide, which is pretty amazing because it's one of a kind. Because you can't have the exact same thing. That's amazing. It's a one of a kind piece. So that's what I got in Cuba. So basically that, you can see that I set up my arrangement a little bit more, like showing you off a few of the games in different places. Or here's like the main thing, but I don't think you can see it because the camera's a little too high, but oh well, you'll probably see a little bit of it. But I guess we go on to another collection. Yes, I missed last week because, like I said, I was at Cuba. So we'll make this maybe a little bit extra long because we're going to hit the PS3 now. We're not going to do the games I haven't done yet, like down here. We're just going to do the PS3 right here because this would be a long time. First off, we're going to start with the 3D Dot Game Heroes, which is like the old Zelda ripoff, but completely, you know, it's better. That's how I think of it. Anyway. Then we move on to Assassin's Creed. You're probably going to wonder, it's like, yeah, next one would be Assassin's Creed 2, but I never actually have played Assassin's Creed 2. I actually have it down here, so that's all I'm going to mention for Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I have. You think I should be. Anyway, we move on to Bleach, a PS3 game, which, when I seen a Bleach PS3 game, yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's mine. Too bad it's not 2 players. It's like only 1 player. I'm like, oh well, that's a little upsetting. Okay, so we're gonna move Mario. We'll pop up these two at the same time. Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, of course. I don't really know many people that don't have double Black Ops. So, like some people who have Black Ops 3, I don't have those. Because, you know. We got Castlevania, Lords of the Shadows. To me, I would have to say this is the worst Castlevania I've played. I'm sorry to say. There probably is other people that would disagree with me. I just don't like it. To me, it doesn't feel like Castlevania anymore. They ruined it. Catherine, which actually the Catherine game, I actually have the box set. I have the pillow, the T-shirt, the whole pizza box thing. I have this and like everything. Sad story though, my music CD that came with this, it broke. Yeah. Let's just not go any further than that. From there, Dark Souls 1 and 2. So you could probably tell I'm going to go for Dark Souls 3 whenever I get a PS4. I don't have a PS4 right now because, again, there's way too many PS3 games I'm still trying to play right now. From there we go Devil May Cry 4, which if you remember from my Devil May Cry list, I have Devil May Cry 1 for the PS2, but I don't own number 2 and 3, but I've played them. From that we move on to Disgaea 3, yes, which I do not own Disgaea 1 or 2. I'm planning to go for 4. I know 4 has been out for quite a long time. From there we move on to the biggest list. Starting off with Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. From there to Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z. From there to Dragon Ball Z Budokai HD Collection. From there to Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast. From there to Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast 2. And lastly to Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi. The only thing I didn't like about that is the rock, paper, scissors. Oh well. Gotta put these back. The reason why they're not like, it's like, that's not how they exactly came out, but that's the alphabetical order or whatever. We have Duke Nukem Forever. I know it's a letdown, but oh well. Then we move on to Dynasty Warriors 6. I paid apparently $50. Well, I'm gonna say I probably bought this like when this game first came out, so this one's an old one. From there, we move on to Dynasty Warrior Gundam 1 and 2. I've always wanted to play 3. I don't own 3 yet, so that's always cool. Again, why I'm rushing is because there's so many games to go through. I have Far Cry 2, Far Cry 3. I recently beat Far Cry 4 on my... It was like I bought it onto the system, so I don't own a hard copy. I should own a hard copy, shouldn't I? From there, we move on to Fear 2 and Fear 3. You'll see that I got like a discount recycled for Fear 2. But, yeah. From there, we go on to Final Fantasy 13 and Final Fantasy 13-2. I do own the third one, which is down here. Not played it yet. I even have the Final Fantasy 10-2 remake. Haven't played it yet. Fist of the North Star. This is actually still one of my first PS3 games I got, kind of thing. It's been a long time, and then number 2 came out, which surprised me, which I don't own. Front Mission Evolution, another one of those games that I bought right away at the beginning of my collection. Moving on to Grand Theft Auto 4. I don't have Grand Theft Auto 5 on disc. I have it, again, in my system, so that's why I don't have it. I guess I could just show this one right away. I have the Skyrim one. I actually have, like, the Ultimate Edition. I might as well show it because it's not that far away. He's been chilling in this corner for, like, the longest time. Probably collecting dust a lot, but I got, like, the Alwyn Dragon, which is pretty cool. Again, there's no room for him on the shelf, so that's why he's not there. Let's put him back. He'll enjoy his corner again. From there, we move on to another Gundam game. We have Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam Crossfire, but I just put it in the G area because from here it looks like it says just Gundam. So I put it in the G area. From there, Heavy Rain, which was a unique game I played. So yeah, I think I played this game at least 3 times because I got like 3 different endings. We got Jack and Daxter Collection. I played a lot of 1 and 2. 3 I didn't play as much though. But oh well. Lost Planet, definitely one of the first games I played. And I personally, sorry to say, I didn't like it. That's why I never bought number 2. So a sealed case of Tiger Woods Golf. Definitely never played it. I don't know. Would I play it? Maybe if I made an episode of it. I don't know. But the reason why is actually I bought this because I was looking for another. If you see right here, I was looking for another one of these. These things were going for $50 a piece just for one of them. I'm like, and then there was this collection. If you bought this, it came with this, and this was going on for $29. Well, I'm gonna get this cheaper then. So get myself a free copy of Golf and get the remote cheaper. So yeah, I took that deal. From there we go on to the Metal Gear Solid collection, which has Metal Gear Solid 2, 3, and Peace Walker, which, like I said, I have Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 for the PS2. And then Metal Gear Solid 4. Like I said, funny story, I beat Metal Gear Solid 2 on the PS2. I never played number 3 on the PS2, but when this game came out, I replayed the PS2 version of all of them, so I beat it. From there, we move on to Mortal Kombat. Good game. I don't have Mortal Kombat X. Well. From there, we move on to Naughty Bear, which, if you want like some sort of a killing simulator, I guess you could say. That's basically what it is, but like a cute form. You're a teddy bear. And blood is made of stuffing. I don't know. Nier, which I absolutely loved. The only thing I didn't like about it is I had to play the game twice because you get that one ending that makes you have to erase your save file. So I played that twice, and after that, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I don't want to play it anymore. Then we got, of course, One Piece Ultimate Red, where, like I said, I'm a big anime fan. Of course, I'm going to have some anime games in my collection. From there, we move on to PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Of course, Raiden's in it, so I had to get it. From there, we get to Prototype. I know there's an argument, either, the symbol that's before the P makes it, like, at the beginning of the collection, or is it just going to start with P? I don't know. I looked up the PlayStation thing. It says Prototype usually the first game on your list, but then Prototype 2 does not have the things, so it's way over here. I'm like, oh, I'd rather have them together, so. And if you're wondering, do you have Prototype 2? No, I don't, so, oh well. I just keep it there. We move on to Resident Evil 5 and 6. I do have Resident Evil, I had Resident Evil 4 for the Wii. It broke. Then I rebought it on my PS3 on the PlayStation Network, which was always fun. Move on to Resonance of Fate. That was a good game. I played a lot of it. It like at the beginning it's easy, but then right when you start getting to a new area, it's already hard, and you're like, what? It's gonna be one of those games I have to like train all the time. Rock Band. I got into it a little bit. I don't think I've beaten it, but oh well. From there, we move on to Saints Row 2 and Saints Row 3. Again, I have Saints Row 4 on my machine. I know. I always preferred the hard copy, but at least your hard copies can't break. Again, we go on to another anime, Saint Seiya, Brave Soldiers. That game I definitely beat. Funny thing is, I believe I beat this game before I finished the anime. From there, we move on to Samurai Heroes. And I've watched a little bit of this anime. I finished the first season. I didn't want to go to the second season because I just didn't really enjoy it. Another one of my first games I ever had was the Sonic Genesis collection. I love that one. So many multiplayer games you play. From there, we move on to Soul Calibur 4 and Soul Calibur 5. Like I said, I had Soul Calibur, what was it, like 2? For the GameCube, I think? Yeah, Soul Calibur 2 for the GameCube. So, I should have known that Soul Calibur would still be in my collection from that time. Then we move on to Star Ocean, which I've played all those other Star Oceans. Like, I have the first Star Ocean on my PSP. The fourth Star Ocean you've seen in my PS2, and this is the... Sorry, I said third, right? Yeah, third on the PS2, and this is the fourth for the PS3. The second I've played, but I've never owned myself. And then I got Super Street Fighter 4. When Street Fighter 4 came out, I didn't buy it because I knew that they always remake the same game. I didn't know they were going to make it Ultra Super Street Fighter 4. Like, really? Are you kidding me? Oh well. We got Tekken 5, or Tekken 6. Funny thing is, the last time I had a Tekken game was back on the PlayStation, which was, I think, Tekken 3 or 2. I forget what I said back then. And then we go to Trinity Universe. Of course, yeah, it's an anime game. I wouldn't deny that. From there, we're going to move on to Turok. I was planning to sell this game, but not anymore. So I still have a sticker on it, apparently. So, we have Turok. Like, at one time, I started not really selling my collection, but I had copies of the same game, and I was selling them. Like, I'm okay with selling copies of the game I have, because why would you need, like, 20 copies of one game? Of course, I wouldn't have 20 copies. I would only have 1 or 2. But then I thought to myself, it's actually pretty good to have 2 copies of a game, because if you want to do a challenge with your friend, or play against your friend, you have 2 copies of this game. You just, like, let's go who wins. We got White Knight Chronicles, which I did enjoy the story plot and everything. I still need to get number 2. From there, I'm going to show you just these games that I've, like, this is in the list of me and my friends going to beat sometime soon. I don't know. We're on right now Tales of Grace F. So, that's what we're playing. We're like somewhere halfway, I'm not sure. Then we have Tales of Symphonia Chronicles, which is the both Tales of Symphonia and Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World into one for the PS3, which me and my friend got to play. Then we got Tales of Azilia, which I got the limited edition version, which has the music CD and everything. Again, I haven't really opened it, but I'm going to keep there. And then we got Tales of Azilia 2, not opened. So like I said, we got like a big Tales series we're going to go through. I'm not sure if we're going to like do it on YouTube. Like this one's definitely not going to be on YouTube because I'm already playing it kind of thing. But who knows? My friend wants to play the other ones on YouTube. We'll play it. I don't know if I want to show you my other list. This video probably is getting a little far, but for the hell of it, I'll just gotta go quickly show you through them. Like Dark Sector, Mortarstorm, Enchanted Arms, which I'm really gonna play on YouTube whenever I get to it. 007, Resistance 2, I know you can't see the 2. Assassin's Creed 2. If you're wondering why is it not alphabetical order, again, this is the order I'm going to play them in kind of thing. Red Dead Redemption, I know it's kind of far back. Dead to Rights. L.A. Noire. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Shedden. Darkness 2. You're probably like, have you played the Darkness one? I played a little bit of it. Couldn't find it. Infamous 2. I beat Infamous and the Festival of Blood one, so yeah. Human Revolution, I'm just going to say, because I can't pronounce them right, and I don't want to mistake it kind of thing. I got Uncharted 3 for a great deal, so yeah. And then we got Fallout New Vegas. So then I got all of that. I'm going to put this back on the shelf. If you're going to be like, that's it? It's like, no, there's still more. This is why I'm not getting a PS4. This is exactly the reason why I'm not getting a PS4. I got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. 007 Legends. This thing I got for a special deal. I'll probably get to it, like I said. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. I actually played a little bit of that, but then I stopped playing it. Hitman Absolution. Yeah, I'm just going to say that. I paid a pretty high price for this one, but Aqua Plaza. It's another anime fighter, I believe. So I'm going to enjoy that one. I got NHL 14. Again, I don't play sports game, but I'll try to play it. I get Devil May Cry. Like I said, I don't judge games. I'll play them before I say anything. Splinter Cell Blacklist. Metal Gear Rising. Yes, I know. It's like you haven't even played that. You'd be pissed at me. BioShock Infinite. And Ni no Kunai Wrath of the White Witch, which I bought for, I guess, a decent deal again. Decent deal games. Go for decent deal, buds. That's how you do it. And then the last part of this whole thing. We got Blaze Blue, The Last of Us, Call of Duty Ghosts, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. Again, I'm getting all the deals off these ones. Escape Dead Island, Final Fantasy X 10-2 HD Remake, and lastly, Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13. And then there's those, I think I have like Thief, which you should have seen. Here's another PS3 game, Sports Champions. And this little list right here is just basically games I want to play kind of thing. They're not played yet. I have Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 Full Burst. I have Beitin Kuroto's Origins. I don't want to. These are the games that's like you're kind of on hold because you want to play the previous games. Like this one's number 2 of its series. I'm gonna play number 1 before I play number 2. Metroid Other M. Yes, Walmart still was selling it for $80. I got a good deal off it though. I didn't really pay $80, but wow, that was like they never brought it down. And then we got some arcade shooter for the Xbox 360. So okay, cool. So that's my not played / PS3 collection I forget what collection I've not done. I don't remember if I did the Wii U or the Xbox 360. I'm pretty sure I have not done the Xbox 360. The Wii U, I forget, and that's about it, I think. That's left in my collection. So there's not really much left. After that, I'll have to go back to like showing items around my room kind of thing. So until then, I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.